Oscars officially changed their voting, like stipulations, like your requirements as a board member on their voting like team. You have to actually watch the movies now. Wow.
How do you feel about that? Just saying that.
How do I feel about that? You know, it gives me great relief that the people that are voting on my movies are actually watching the movies. You know, it's great. You know, honestly, it just pushes my narrative that the Oscars a joke. I think the Oscars is a massive joke. Bunch of insufferable, like, smarty dudes thinking they know what they're talking about. But it's really obvious that they don't know anything because they won't even bother to watch one of the biggest movies that came out last year because they didn't like the first one.
It's just so embarrassing that is now an official rule in the 92nd year or the 93rd year of the Oscars.
Yeah, it should have been a rule, bro.
It doesn't even have to, like, it should be a a no-brainer.
Yeah.
It should be a no-brainer.
That's a given.
Like, I'm just so mad that they have access to all these different, like, theaters because they're invited. There's literally places they can go to watch them and they don't have to pay for it. And I'm going to every theater I can find, if I can even find it, to pay for a ticket to go see these movies because I just want to see it. Mm-hmm. I don't care if it's a boring story. Like, I thought Conclave was going to be boring, but I was still going to watch it. It was good. It was pretty good. I went to go see Dune Part 2 easily because it was fun to me. I went to go see The Brutalist. I went to go see
Amelia
Perez on Netflix, though. But yeah, I watched a lot of those movies. I think I didn't get to see 3 of them.
Still, it's not your job to watch those movies.
Yeah.
It's their literal job to watch these movies. And they're like, yeah, no, I'm good.
It should be for the enjoyment of it. It shouldn't just be like, oh, yeah, like the first one I saw it. I'm not going to see the second one because, you know, like even though people are saying it's pretty good, the first one was so boring. The sequel's got to be the same way.
Dude, your job is to watch movies, bro. You got one job. You got one of the best jobs. And you can't even do that right.
But I'm just going to say this, bro. I don't care if anybody's going to be like a Hollywood actor or something like that out of nowhere is going to be like, you don't get it. Like, bro, if you are selected to choose the best picture, or you are elected to choose a movie that is potential for best picture, I want you seeing every movie.
I want you to do your job.
I want you to be excited about that because best picture tells people, oh yeah, this one best picture, let's check it out. The fact that this is a rule now and people haven't been watching the movies, it's like, that's a shame, bro.
Yeah, and if it's like,
that is a damn shame.
If you're not about watching all those movies, then don't be on the board.
That
like,
too.
If you just don't do it. But you want to be on the board, but you don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
And that's a problem. So I'm happy they're doing this.
Yeah.
But this should have never been something they had to do. This should just be a given. You know? Thank God.
That shouldn't have been required.
No, bro. It should just be like, you should just do that. You know?
Did you hear what they're also making them do? So any theater they go see it at, whether it's a film festival, a theater in their area, or even a designated theater they have for these movies, they're supposed to write it down or record it somewhere and send a screenshot along with them sitting in the seats. I'm like,
They
bro.
don't lie. Oh my gosh, bro. Y'all are kids.
Wow.
Y'all are babies, bro.
It's just so, it's so disappointing.
You know what award show doesn't get treated like this? The Game Awards. That's all I'm saying, guys.
Everybody's supposed to play the games?
I love you, Jeff Keighley. Yeah.
I'm just so embarrassed, bro. Like, imagine all the best picture movies that were so close, or the races were so close that it lost because people were just reading synopsis and just going like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. I'm going to vote for that.
Yeah, dude, that's unfair to like the creative, that's unfair to all the people that poured their blood, sweat, and tears into the work to make those movies. And it's not like they poured their blood, sweat, and tears into a movie and it sucked. Mm-hmm. No, it's on the Best Picture nominees.
Yeah.
So these people poured their like hard work into something and it's great and it looks amazing and it's all these things and you're still like, nah, I'm good. I don't like the first one.
I would low-key want them to go back in the last 92 years or 91 years and just rewatch the movies.
Like catch up?
Yeah.
Here, watch all the movies you didn't watch.
I think that's what they should do.
Honestly, valid.
I'm be for real.
Yeah.
I'm playing. It's impossible to probably do that, but I just feel betrayed.
It's the least they could do.
I feel betrayed.
Yeah.
But speaking of some other new categories or new requirements going into the Oscars, we have 2 new awards being implemented in different years. So we have Best Casting, which is going to be an award now that is going to be going into the Oscars award categories beginning 2026, and we have best stunt category beginning in 2028.
Cool.
What do you think about those two?
I like best stunt. I don't really understand best casting.
I actually like the best casting
What does
award.
it mean though? Like I don't understand.
You know how for Marvel there is a person, I forgot her name, it's Sarah Finn maybe. She's in charge of casting or helping the cast different.
So it's for casting directors, like
Yeah.
those people. Oh, I thought
Like-
it was just like, oh, this person looks the best in this
Oh,
role.
nah, it's going to be like for the people who cast for the movie. So for example, if the Brutalist and Honora are going at each other, they're going to look at it on like, they're going to look at the actors and they're going to be like, who did a really good job casting these people? And that's going to be the person getting the award, I believe. Or even just their whole staff.
That's
But
pretty cool.
I think
like
that is a cool award to go off
just
of.
more recognition.
Yeah, but I think that's cool because I think it really does take a talent to like look at somebody, hear somebody's like voice and how they read dialogue, or even just seeing them in a costume or something and going like, yeah, that's the person. I think that does take a talent to do
That
because
is a
sometimes you do make mistakes on that. And I feel like that should be something you congratulate somebody on because shoot, the Robert Downey Jr.'s, the Jack Sparrows, Iron Man's, the Jack Sparrows, the Conclaves, the movies like that. Like, there's so many times they get good cast. Like, even Christopher Nolan, like those type of movies, they always put a good cast together. And I feel like whoever's in charge of doing that should get an award for that.
I agree. Yeah, I didn't know that. I was confused when I read that. I was like, that just sounds like best actor. Like, it's just like
You're
but
like, whoa.
That makes so much more sense. I think they should. And the best stunt thing, Mission Impossible is going to win it, of course. In the year of a Mission Impossible movie, thank God.
That's
Tom
actually
Cruise will
pretty cool.
get that. Or would it be okay? So for stunts, would it be like stunt directors or stunt men, or would it be which one? Directors or stunt people? Or would it be?
I would have to look it up, but I think stunt people should get it.
That makes sense. I mean, that's what the Fall Guy was fighting for the whole movie. Yeah.
That's what I think it should be then, because I am looking it up right now, but in my opinion, if I'm going off it blindly, I think that it should just be on either who's doing the stunt or who is choreographing the stunt. Like, even if it's just fight sequences, even if it's just jumping off of the tallest building in the world, or even just being like Tom Cruise and hanging off of a stinking airplane. Whoever is doing it or whoever's choreographing it should do it. So I feel like if they do it, they should do it on a movie so that everyone can get it. Like, for example, if Mission Impossible wins it, I think the person who came up with the idea, or the stunt coordinator, along with the person who's doing it, Tom Cruise, should get that award. That's what I think. So, like the stunt double too, and because that would be cool recognition. Because I didn't get to see The Fall Guy, but I think pretty much the premise is the stunt community is like big in Hollywood. Like, they are also a heart that's beating in the Hollywood world. And it doesn't just take one person to do it. Like,
they
just
risk their lives every day.
So I think this is going to be one of the coolest things they've added, besides the whole, oh, you need to go to a theater and watch this certain movie and you got to record it and show it to us. Like, and best casting, even though I do like that. But I think this is an important one that's really cool to me.
I agree. Yeah. Anything else you want to say to end the video?
Honestly, watch the damn movies, bro.
Go watch all the movies.
Come
When
on,
you got
bro.
time, go watch things. Sorry I've been slacking lately. But
No,
school's almost
it's okay,
over.
man.
I got 2 weeks left. And then I'm back. Then I'm on that mode. I'm on that lock-in mode.
Summer's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.